Welcome back, Voyagers, to the Mars Outpost. Today we're going to be going on mission 2. But before we do that, I want to see if I can find a volunteer to tell us about mission 1. All right, Commander Owen, tell us about mission 1.
Well, yesterday on mission 1, we went to Planet Faith. And we got the faith and sent it down into the tube and sent it back faith. And then Daniel in the lion's den was faith.
That's right. And sometimes we can get a little nervous when we have to do something new. But Commander Owen was ready to give it a try. We are ready to move on to our second mission, and we're going to power up with our Vectorverse. Far beyond all.
Far beyond all.
That we could ask.
That we could ask.
Or imagine.
Or imagine.
By His power.
By His power.
At work.
At work.
Within us.
Within us.
Ephesians 3:20. Oh, I hear a transmission coming in. You hear it?
Yep.
Yeah, on screen.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Captain.
Hello,
And Commander Owen's here.
Find the first element of faith. We have a new mission for you. The next fuel cell requires the element of boldness.
Boldness. Where can we find boldness?
Boldness can be found on planet Courage. But beware, planet Courage is a cold and icy planet covered in snow and frost.
Voyagers, do you feel like we can go to Planet Courage and bring back boldness?
I don't think we can.
Do you think we can try our best?
Yes, and not get frozen in ice.
We're going to try our best. I think we can do it, Captain.
Thank you, Voyagers. Best of luck.
Signing off. All right, guys. So what we are going to be doing is looking for boldness. We're going to go to Planet Courage, cold and icy, probably this one over here. And we are going to bring back boldness.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bible story time. Today we're going to do kind of like we did the other day. You guys are going to be involved, and all you got to do is make a face. So you need to make a face. When I say happy, you make a happy face. So let's practice. Happy, angry, in love, nervous, bold, relieved, confused, surprised. That's a good face, surprised. Okay, you guys ready? You know how to do all those faces?
Yeah.
When you hear the word, do the face. All right, here we go. One day, King Xerxes, that's really his name, held a feast. He was happy. As he summoned Queen Vashti to show off her beauty, but she refused. Then Xerxes became angry. Xerxes decided to find a new queen. Hundreds of women came to the palace to meet the king, including a Jewish woman named Esther. Her cousin Mordecai was one of the king's guards. When the king met Esther, he immediately fell in love. He married her, and Queen Esther moved to the palace. Yeah. The king had a second in command, Haman, who liked for people to bow down to him. Mordecai was Jewish, like his cousin Queen Esther, and they were in love with God. Haman became angry when Mordecai refused to bow down to him. He decided to try to get rid of Mordecai and all the Jewish people. Mordecai discovered Haman's plot and asked Queen Esther to tell King Xerxes about it. But Queen Esther was nervous. She would be in big trouble if she went before the king without being invited, but she decided to be bold and stand up for her people. She went before the king and she didn't get in trouble. Instead, he was happy to see her. Queen Esther was so relieved. Oh my God. The king held out a scepter to her, and she invited the king and Haman to come to the banquet. After 2 banquets, Queen Esther revealed to Xerxes that he had signed an order to get rid of her and her people. The king was confused. What? He didn't want to get rid of Queen Esther. He loved her. Queen Esther explained that Haman had tricked the king into writing an order and would get rid of the Jews. This included herself as well as her cousin Mordecai. King Xerxes was surprised and very angry. He punished Haman and rewarded Mordecai with a royal procession, as well as giving Mordecai Haman's old job. He also made a new order to protect all the Jewish people. Everyone was happy. It was a great day for the Jewish people, all thanks to the bold choices and actions of Queen Esther. The end. See you tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye.
Goodbye.
Hi Voyagers, it's Miss Christina again. Today we're going to be doing an activity called Clay Bots. So we're going to be making some little clay robots with some colorful clay, and we're going to have a mechanical bottom to our robot that winds up and allows him to really walk. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. And our project relates back to the story of Queen Esther taking a stand. So today is all about braveness and boldness and going beyond our limitations. So Queen Esther stood up to King Xerxes, and she was able to save the Jewish people in this story in the Bible. So she believed in God, she believed in herself, and she did the right thing. And she got what she needed, and she was able to save these people. So much like Queen Esther is very brave and bold, robots are often seen as being bold machines. And the reason we see them that way is probably because they do a lot of things that are too dangerous for people to do. Like they lift heavy loads, they handle toxic substances, or they do a lot of repetitive tasks that are just too much for human beings to take on. So we look to robots for a lot of help. We see them as being strong, and we see them as being bold. So you guys are going to need just a few materials for today's project. You need a clean surface to work on, or just some kind of tabletop, something your parents are okay with. I'm working on this plastic table right here. You guys also need your Claybots craft kit. So you guys should have a little bag of 4 colors of clay. You should have green, orange, blue, and purple. And you should also have a little set of wind-up feet with a little winder on the side. So this is going to be the bottom of your robot, and this is going to be how he walks. All right, guys. So we are going to go ahead and go through the steps. So step 1 is we're going to open our different colors of clay, and we're going to start molding the top of our robot. So you don't have to do the bottom because we already have the feet. We're just going to do the midsection. We're going to take any color, and we're going to create a midsection for our robot, or a belly. And then you guys can take any other color, and you can make his head. And his head can be any shape. It can be a circle, it can be a cube, it can be any shape you want it to be. It can even be a triangle. And you put it on the top, mold it the way you like. You guys can give your robot arms. You can give him an antenna, you can give him buttons, you can give him a face. So there are all kinds of features that you can add on to him to make him look really interesting and make him look more like a robot. Okay, so that's Miss Christina's. I've got some buttons on there. I gave him a face. He's got these little hands that can grab things. So he's pretty cute. All right, so once you guys have your clay bot sculpted, you guys are going to make sure that he's well attached to the feet. Make sure he's not too top heavy. Make sure the top of him is not taller than the bottom. And then get him nice and attached and wind up your winder. And we're going to see if Miss Christina's robot can walk. There he goes. He's working. So once you guys get your robot done, he should be able to walk all on his own. Very nice. All right, guys, so that's your robot. All right, so our Bible tie-in for today is that we've discovered that Queen Esther was bold and brave. So just as God was faithful to and helped Queen Esther, God is going to be faithful to us, and he's going to sustain us and give us boldness to go far beyond our fears and limitations if we just trust in him. If we stand up for the right things and we believe God has our back, he will, okay? So I want you guys to also think of a time, I want you to discuss this with your activity partner. Think of a time when you witnessed someone boldly standing up for God and for others. And I want you to describe that time. I want you guys to talk about it. What was it like? What happened? And then I also want you guys to name ways that you can be bold and stand up for your faith and stand up for what is right on a daily basis. So how can we carry this out? How can we take this project and this lesson and turn it into action? All right, guys, have fun making your clay bots, and God bless you.
Welcome back, Voyagers, from your mission number 2. I hope you enjoyed hearing the story from Pastor KP and doing her project with Miss Christina. It's definitely wonderful to hear about Queen Esther and how bold she was in her faith in God. So did you bring back any boldness for us?
Yes.
Come on, bring it on up. We're going to go ahead and make a call. Starship Enterprise, come in.
Reading you, Commander.
We were able to find boldness. Are you ready to receive it?
Yeah.
Affirmative.
All right, we're taking it to the machine. And Owen, send.
Sent.
Are you receiving?
Yes. Thank you, Voyagers. We have received the element of boldness.
Perfect. Signing off.
Bye. Yes, boldness.
So, they were able to get our boldness, and we are going to boldly go forward to our worship song in 3, 2, 1, blast off!